Today, we're going to be spectating and breaking down the #1 ranked Invisible Woman player. This video will help you become a more impactful support player, especially as Invisible Woman. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe today, and let's dive into the tips. So we've got Luna, Loki, Groot, and Wolverine banned, and we do have an Invisible Woman on each team. All right, so Strange on the other team portaled so that they could go ahead and get the point held first. And we already have a Hela completely wiped. But notice, even though we're a support player, if you're in the lower ranks, I want you guys to notice this right now. We're doing more on trying to apply pressure to the enemy team than we are just focusing on heals. We are doing both, right? You don't want to be focused on one thing or another the entire game. You want to be able to adapt. Being a support player requires a lot of awareness and a lot of adaptability. Whether you have to switch characters because you're being doved a lot, whether you're not doing enough heals, so you need to switch to like Luna or Invisible Woman, whatever the case is, you need to be able to adapt and learn and evolve in real time. So not really a good start at all. And again, the Strange portal right there is, I'm not going to say it needs to be done every time, but look how crucial it was. It allowed them to go ahead and get the point secured. It allowed them to basically put a steel curtain right on the point and take us out one by one. I mean, we did a good job healing. Unfortunately, Hela got caught off and we just never recovered from that. And again, applying pressure to Strange and then instantly turning on his team to get the heals off. You'll see that a lot. Applying pressure, going to heals, applying pressure, backing out. Exactly. So the moment, I said this all every video, the moment that you hear most ults go off, whether you're Invisible Woman, whether you're Mantis, whether you're Luna, you normally want to use it as a counter. So a few things I want to point out. First off, let's go ahead and get a bird's eye view of this fight taking place. So we have Eye of Agamotto going off. At the same time, we've got Magneto ulting, and then we go ahead and utilize our ult too, which saves our team. I mean, they would have been saved anyway, but it essentially saves our team from being killed. Also, good job on the bubble from Magneto too. Now we're trying to apply heals downrange. All right, so right here, so this is debatable. It's all about timing, right? It's not anyone's fault. It's not doing anything bad. They just used their counter ult here because they had 4 players caught in this ult. So she went ahead and threw it down just to get instant heals off, and great timing by Psylocke, waiting for this ult to go away before she dashes in. And the reason I want to point out the ults is because when I'm playing pubs, when it's an open bracket and you play with all the skill levels, everyone wastes their ults. Nobody uses it with any strategy. They're just spamming it. So I really want to reiterate, no matter what role you're playing, if you can just start timing your ults better, you will become a better player literally instantly. It's probably one of the top 5 tips I can give. All right, so we do have someone above us. And again, just applying heals from range. No need for us to get in there. She's going to utilize her bubble the moment she sees some enemies. There it is. I know I'm not using the correct names. It is what it is. Oh, that was unfortunate. Almost fantastic getaway. It is weird, too, when it comes to Spider-Mans. I have a pure hatred for him. I hate Spider-Man so much, I almost don't ever want to watch the movies again. It's one of my favorites. It's just like, I don't know what it is about Spider-Man players. They never get kills until they ult. It's like you'll watch a Spider-Man go 0-10 and then he ults, and next thing you know, he's just getting his ult faster and faster and faster, and he'll end up dropping 20 kills where 16 of his kills were literally just from his ult. All right, but enough bitching. Going back to it, just getting heals off. Doctor Strange doing a good job applying pressure. Now, admittedly, I don't remember if we won or lost this game. I say we, I'm spectating obviously, but I don't know if they won or lost this game. Spider-Man, good job. Just holding right above us, trying to focus the squishies. Luckily, our teammates were close by. We need to try to get heals off. There we go. I want to try to get Magneto a little bit. He's been hurt for a while. Now, look, I wanted to get Magneto heals off a lot sooner than this. This is a way better player than me. I want to go ahead and reiterate. If it were me, I would have put myself out a little bit to try to get the heals off. Even right here, I would have looked down and just got some heals off. Now, there's probably a reason why he didn't do that, but that's exactly what I would have done to try to help. I also want you guys to notice too, we don't utilize our invisibility as much as maybe some of you guys do. One of the things I notice more and more and more is everyone tries to like sneak behind the back lines, being invisible and like kill the squishies. It's not what you want to do. You can definitely take out some squishies as Invisible Woman, but the problem is if you're playing against a competent team and you go behind the back lines to take out another support character, they're gonna have somebody to follow up, and you're gonna find yourself in a 1v2, 1v3. So even though this is higher ranks, take it as a lesson. Once you guys start climbing ranks, you're gonna want to start playing like that. All right, so not really a good start, but just like every video and probably every game I've played personally, and y'all can probably attest to this too, when you lose the first round, somehow, some way, you always come back and win the next two. It's almost like if you win the first round, you're destined to lose the game. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just by experience. Maybe it's just a spectating experience too. That's what it always seems to be like. Again, applying heals. Spider-Man trying to come in. Good job on DPS. Now look, whether you guys play support or not, if you guys ever play DPS, watch this shit, dude. Be aware of your teammates, because if your support is dead, so are you. Spider-Man comes on us, unironically, and instantly our team collapses, right? And yeah, Spider-Man's up dead. Admittedly, I don't play as much duelist. I like to play support roles or tank roles, right? I like to be impactful in different ways. But one thing I've seen across the board is I don't think DPS players understand the support role or even the tanking role with the amount of bitching we see in pubs and even in ranked. You know, until you hit about diamond ranked, I'd say plat and below, everyone just cries and bitches. In reality, most of them don't have any idea what they're talking about. I say most. Some of you guys are definitely stuck in elo hell and you're better than the rank that you are, but overall, man, I just don't think DPS really understands what's going on with the roles. The reason why I want to go ahead and harp on this is just because, again, I really feel like everyone should be forced to master one character in every role before they play ranked, before they're allowed to play ranked. All right, again, we had Magneto come in and ult. Cloak and Dagger ulted as well. No, there we go. Now, she was really patient with her ult, really patient. But nonetheless, utilizing it on the point is definitely the better option. Good job getting back. Ayakomoto really being wasted. Doctor Strange trying to focus us, might get his ass killed. We do have more on point. Spider-Man coming in, but it might end up being his fate. Ooh, and he's gone. Good stuff. Again, just a follow-up. No need to ping, no need to beg for any support from the DPS. They just instantly know. Knowing and having awareness of what your teammates are doing is going to help you win more games. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I'm playing support, no matter what mode I'm playing, and DPS is just running off, diving off, standing right next to me, not helping me when like I get dove by Spider-Man, and you guys can probably attest to this too. It's hella annoying. Speaking of hella, she's going in for the ult right now, trying to go below to get some cover, but not fast enough, unfortunately. And she's able to get a triple out of that. And we're able to get the point anyway. I don't know if this team wins or not. I really don't, but I'm telling you, if you lose the first point, you're gonna win the game. All right, so far from the Invisible Woman, we've really seen her just beautiful work applying pressure and heals and just being a great overall support character. She hasn't once like just started diving in on squishies. She hasn't died for the kill. She hasn't even really pursued a 1v1 fight. She's staying near her squad so they can support her when she needs it. So talking about and bitching about a lot of the DPS issues, when I play with supports or I'm spectating a lot of the lower rank supports, the main thing I see from mistakes that they're making is the fact they get hungry for kills. Remember, you're a support. Getting kills is cool, and you definitely want to try, you know, apply damage and get kills, but the main thing to be focused on is staying alive and keeping your team alive. So when I see support characters chase down a squishy who's one tap away from being killed and they end up getting turned on, it hurts my heart, it hurts my soul. All right, good job with the pushback, just allowing our team to hold this point a little bit more, allowing our teammates to do a little bit more damage on Bucky, and then essentially taking him out.
I'm opening a portal.
No matter what role you play, stats shouldn't matter. Stats should not matter. Do not get hungry for kills, do not get hungry for assists, do not get hungry at all. Play the role, play the situation, play the point. All right, Cloak and Dagger coming in and ulting. Let's see what we do. I fully expect an ult as well, and there it is. Their Invisible Woman ulted also over the Cloak and Dagger ult with the Magneto ult. So 3 ults wasted on the teammates on the enemy squad. We're able to try to get out. Good heals. Look at this. Healing ourselves out of there. That was beautiful. Good teamwork. That's one thing too, even in platinum and diamond lobbies that I see a lot, supports literally will not heal each other. I don't get it. I'll take a lot of damage. I'll be standing next to a cloak or something, or whoever I'm playing with as a support character, and they'll just leave me one tap for like 5 minutes. Just great job countering. Dude, this is so crucial. Look at how the ults come in, and if you guys are bronze, diamond, platinum, if you guys are those ranks, you know damn well if a team comes in ulting like that, most of the time they're going to win that fight, right? But we were able to counter those ults beautifully and end up winning the entire fight and essentially get more kills. Again, ultimates, so crucial. So crucial. Broken, yes, sure. But if you guys use them right, you can counter 90% of ults. Good job. What a comeback. I mean, absolutely getting blown away the first round, able to come back right now. And it looks like they're about to sweep them 2 rounds in a row. Good job. All right, I fully expect to dive at this point. We have a Cloak and Dagger ult ready. We got a Bucky ult ready too. Here comes Cloak. But even through the ult, we're able to take out Magneto, apply a shit ton of damage to Psylocke. Good job with the counter ult again, just doing a beautiful job. Tony, the number one thing I think you guys can learn from these videos is just timing on the ultimates, which is just absolutely beautiful. Bucky he's shooting for the stars at this point. Honestly, can't blame him. I mean, you have to stay on point, you have to get these kills, but there's no chance in hell they win this fight. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful play from the Invisible Woman and the entire squad, honestly. I mean, dude, the collapse, the teamwork, when we were low on health, when we were getting dove, our DPS was there for us. When our DPS was low, we were there for them. The supports were there for each other, and the ultimates, again, just a beautiful work from the entire squad. I don't think this team ever used their ults offensively, if I can remember correctly. I'm pretty sure they were all defensive. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe today. And I know this is a quicker video than normal, but dude, I mean, there's really no reason to pause frame most of that. They did a great job. But good luck, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.